Hey, what's up everybody? Dylan here from Iceberg TV. Today, we're gonna be talking about the absolute beginner to disc golf. I've made tons of disc golf tutorials. We were out here in the field trying to teach Nicole how to throw, and I realized that I've actually never taught somebody how to throw who's never played before, really. So, you've thrown a few times, but I've never actually coached Nicole to grip the disc properly or to throw properly. You would just grip it and rip it. So today we're gonna go over a few beginner tips that I think will be really helpful for the true first timer, or if there's somebody in your life that you would like to teach how to play disc golf, then you can use these tips with them and hopefully expedite the learning curve a little bit. So I'm gonna give you everybody's favorite beginner disc, the Eagle McMahon Dimension.
The Dimension is the meanest driver in the MVP lineup, or
perfect for beginners. So go ahead and just throw one however you normally would throw, and then I'm gonna give you a few tips and see if we can't make some improvements. Great power. Now I'm gonna come clean, the Dimension is not the most beginner-friendly disc on the planet. So the first thing we're gonna talk about is how to actually grip the disc. Now we did actually, before we start filming, go over Nicole's grip, and I'm actually gonna steal a tip from Overthrow Disc Golf. Those one of my YouTube nemeses on the internet. Overthrow said this, and until today, I didn't realize how good it actually was. The best way to grip the disc for beginners is to put the disc in between these two fingers. So just like this. So you wind up with it like that, and then just roll the finger over. So I showed Nicole this. So go ahead, give it a try, and then do what you did before, but with the new grip here. Like a pro, just like that. After the grip, I think the grip is the #1 most important thing for an absolute beginner to see success. The other thing that I think can be really complicated for beginners is trying to throw with a run-up. And Nicole used to play a lot of volleyball. She's used to like a 3-step approach and serving. But in this case scenario, I think for her case, learning the standstill throw to learn the proper mechanics is probably going to be the best way for you to learn to throw safely without getting injured and comfortably enough to actually go and play out on a course. So what we're going to do is just put Nicole's feet in the right position, let her use the grip that we taught her on that last throw, and let's see if we see any improvements or if you feel a little bit more comfortable at the standstill. We'll give you my favorite pasture F5. So start the, yep, perfect. Now with your feet, we want to have a nice athletic stance. I like to have a slight bend in the knees. And instead of having a perfectly perpendicular stance, we actually want to have this right foot just in front, just a little bit. You feel athletic?
No.
Widen the stance just a little bit. Nicole's tall, she has long legs. We need a nice athletic stance. So now find your grip.
Give me another one.
It looks good. Find a stance that feels comfortable. It has to feel comfortable. I mean, that's immensely improved from the start, and you've already added 50 feet. So now that we've added 50 feet, we can officially clickbait the thumbnail with plus 50 feet as I've been known to do in the past. So now we have the Simon line time lapse. This is a special disc, and why it's special is it's a lightweight disc. When it comes to disc selection for beginners, I think throwing lightweight discs is absolutely crucial. Throwing a lighter disc, it's a lot easier to get speed than with a max weight disc. So now that you have your stance, you have your grip, the one last tip that I want to go over with you, and it's the reach back. So when Nicole is throwing, she has a tendency to be in a good position. She doesn't let the disc come back into this position at all. So you leave a lot of distance and power on the table by not reaching back. So instead of you're in a perfect position with a perfect grip and you're just throwing from here, I'm gonna stand where I want you to point the disc at me and then throw it, okay?
All right.
So I'm gonna give you the disc. So what I want you to do is reach the disc towards me with a full extension. Use those arms. Wow, you got long arms. All right, focus up, got the stance, you got the grip, reach towards me and rip. She's doing surprisingly well today. I'm gonna be honest, she's doing very well. Does that stance feel athletic? It looks very narrow. Okay, all right. So now hold the disc towards me. That's really, and just throw from right that position. That is a lot better. You threw it nice and straight. You got a nice little turn and a nice little fade. Well, all right, guys, that's gonna be a quick pro tip for the absolute beginner about how to grip, how to have your stance. I think throwing lightweight discs is really important. And I also think learning to be comfortable in this reached out position is also really important. Once you begin to gain comfort in those positions and with that grip, you can eventually learn to use the momentum of your body to step into the throw, find those positions and throw. But I think you're going to need to play for at least a month until you get comfortable with the backhand throw in general. If you want to see Nicole play her first 9 holes of disc golf, fully scored, let us know in the comment section down below. Thanks for being on the channel. We'll see you guys in the next video, and take care.